Hello everyone. Today we're going to find out how do we find the square root of imperfect squares. Okay, we know that the square root of 49 is 7, square root of 100 is 10, of 81 is 9. But what if you want to find out the square root of 54, 110, or the square root of 85? How do we do this? Okay, so let's see how do we do this here. Let's say we are going to find out the square root of 54, okay? So we write this 54 as a combination of a perfect square and the remaining number. So 54's the closest perfect square is 49, can you say? It's a 49 plus 5. Do you agree? 49 plus 5 is 54, and 49 is the closest perfect square. Okay, so now we take the square root of 49, which is 7, and this remaining 5 we just plug in as it is here. And the next step is to double this 7 and divide 5 by that double. So double of 7 is 14, so we are dividing 5 by 14. Okay, now we write next step, that is 7 plus 5 over 14. If you find 5 over 14, it is going to be 0.35. Okay, so when you add these two numbers, you get 7.35. This should be the square root of 54. This should be the square root of 54. Yeah, you can use the calculator and verify the answer that, and you are getting the answer as 7 point by using calculator. You get it's a 7.3484, which is very close to what we have got here. All right. Yeah. Let's try one more example here. So let's find one more square root of the imperfect square. Let's say we are going to find out the square root of 130, which is a perfect square of 130. Can we say it's 144? Yeah, which is a square of 12, or you can say it's a square of 121, square of 11, which is 121. So we can write it as 121 plus 9. Okay, so now we know that 121 is a square of 11. So we write the square root of 121, which is 11, plus this 9 as it is we are writing. Okay, now we double this 11 and divide 9 by double of 11, which is 22. So we get next as 11 plus 9 over 22. If you do, you should get it's a 0.409. And the answer here is 11.409, which is the square root of 130. This is your answer. Okay, and now if you check the calculator, yes, it is 11.401, to which we are very, very close, isn't it? So, okay, it may not give the exact number. It will be slightly different only in terms of the decimal points that taught to second decimal place. Okay, so yeah, by using calculator, you're getting it as 11.40175, which is very, very close to this what we have got. Okay, similarly, you can try one more example. Let's see. Let's find out one more square root of the imperfect number. Let's take it as a root of 165. Okay, so there are two ways to do this. One is to find the number in terms of the perfect square and additional remaining number. And let's see, this is how we find it by using the difference here. So we know that the closest perfect square to 165 is 169, which is a square of 13. And minus 4 we can write. Okay, so we get 165 written as 169 minus 4. So remember, you can solve the square root of imperfect square by using the addition. or the subtraction, both. Okay, so now we know that the root of 169 is 13, and this minus 4 we are just writing as it is. And now we will double this 13 and divide 4 by the double of 13, which is 26. Okay, so what we're going to do now is 13 minus 4 over 26. Okay, so 4 over 26, if you do, you get it as a 0.153. All right, so if you subtract 13 minus 0.153, you get it as 12.846. So this is going to be your root of 165, right? If you use the calculator, you will get it 165 root. It is, by using calculator, you are getting it as 12.845, which is very, very close to what we have got. Yeah, you can try many more numbers like this and you will get the correct answer. All right. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video.